it's time to preview the Women's World Cup Group B. Starting off with one of the host nations, Australia, also known as the Matildas. They're ranked 10th in the world. Now, if you look at their player to watch, it has to be unquestionably their captain, Sam Kerr. The Matildas' all-time scorer was 63 goals in 120 appearances. If you look at their history in this tournament, they've made it to 7 World Cups with quarterfinals in 2007, 2011, and 2015. The last World Cup in 2019, they went out in the round of 16. No home field could very well help them, though, considering no host nation team has ever failed to get out of the group stage in the Women's World Cup. Their recent form, they entered the tournament in good form, having won 8 of 9 and 11 of 14, with notable wins over England, Spain, and Sweden. Their odds in the tournament to win Group B, they are the favorites at -200, and in the tournament, they are 12-1, making them 6th favorites. Moving on, it's Canada, Canada's women's national team, ranked 7th in the world. Their player to watch, obviously, Christine Sinclair, who scored 190 international goals in 300 games, and has won the Canadian Soccer Player of the Year 14 times. Their history in this tournament, they participated in every Women's World Cup. They've reached the round of 16 in 2019, the quarterfinals in 2015, and their highest finish was the semifinals in 2003. In qualifying, they were 3-0-0, 9 goals scored, none allowed. They are the current Olympic champions, but they're not entering in the best form, having lost 4 of 5 games, with losses to all World Cup teams, including France, Japan, USA, and Brazil. Their only win, though, was also against Brazil. Canada plays a defensive style, but they do boast all-time scorer Christine Sinclair. However, she is 40 years old now. This might be the group of death. However, Canada played fellow group teams, other teams in this group. They've played Nigeria and Australia recently, twice each in 2022, and they were unbeaten, 3-1-0, so that will give them confidence coming into this group. To win the group, they're the second favorites at +200, and they are 33-1, the 11th favorites to win the World Cup. Moving on, it's the Republic of Ireland, also known as the Girls in Green. They are 22nd ranked in FIFA. And their players to watch, they don't have a very experienced team, but Arsenal's Katie McCabe is a key player in the midfield for this team. It is their first appearance in the World Cup. They had never qualified, even for the Euros prior to this. In qualifying, they were 5-2-1, with 26 goals for and 4 allowed. And then they went on to beat Scotland in the playoff to qualify. They ended 2022 in good form, having won 6 straight, but their form in 2023 hasn't been great, being just 1-1-3. Those losses came, though, to France and the USA twice, so those are obviously good teams to have lost to. Their Group B odds are +1600 to win the group, and they are a very, very long 250-1 to win the tournament. Rounding out Group B in the Women's World Cup is Nigeria, the Super Falcons. They are the 40th ranked team in the world. Their clear star is Asiat Oshoala of Barcelona. She scores. She recently won the Champions League, the African Women's Player of the Year, and was nominated for the Ballon d'Or. They've qualified for every Women's World Cup, and they reached the round of 16 in 2019. During qualifying, they were 6-0-2, 13 goals for, 3 allowed. They lost in the 3rd place game of the African Cup of Nations recently. They have turmoil in the club around unpaid bonuses. Nigeria have won their past 3 games versus New Zealand, Haiti, and Costa Rica, but they had lost each of their previous 7 games. In Group B, they are 33-1 to win, and to win the tournament, they are very big long shots at 400-1. So those are your quick previews for every team in Group B at the Women's World Cup.